Hey guys, I'm back with another action figure review, and now we're going to finally take a look at the DC Universe Classics Black Canary. She was released in August of 2009 in Wave 9 of the DC Universe Classics, which was the Collect and Connect series for Chemo. I say finally because I did show her in my update video a few weeks ago and have yet to review her, but here I am. Just give you a look at the packaging first. This is some older DC Universe Classics packaging. Quite liked it. So you got Black Canary, Wave 9, Figure 6. Includes Collect and Connect figure piece for Chemo, and it is the lower torso. And I will show you that. I'm not sure why this says only at Toys R Us. As far as I can tell, this was not an exclusive. I'm not sure what is exclusive about it. There's only one thing I can guess, and I'll talk about that in a second. As you can see, it's marked for $26. I got this when it was, the store was having a 20% off sale, so it was more like 22 or something like that, which is pretty reasonable, because she goes for about that and a little more loose, and upwards of $50 in the box. So I was happy to find that out. Well, I say find that out. I actually look at it in the store on my phone. Like, I'll Google it because I don't like when they get into the $20 range. I'm like, well, is it worth it? You know. But she was Black Canary, and I was like, she's probably a little harder to find. So anyway, you can pause this if you'd like to read the bio and statistics. And then the rest of the wave is in this sort of circle thing that doesn't fit on my camera in the setup that I have here. But let's see if I actually, if I move her. Oh, that's as far as it goes. But it is, sorry. You see Chemo at the top. And then the rest of the wave is Wildcat, Deadshot, Guardian, Black Canary, Mantis, Black Adam, and the Green Arrow, the original Green Arrow. So, yes. Oh, and there is one other thing I think is cool about this packaging. I don't know if you can really see it. These lines here are supposed to represent her, you know, her canary cry. Thank you. Package. So that's pretty cool. It's like a unique thing about this package that's not really in others. So, yeah, let me show you the piece now for the Collect and Connect. This is the lower torso piece for Chemo. Now, I know that, I think it's this piece that had, like, a variant. There's, like, this, you can see he has, like, bubbles. I think there's, a variant that has more bubbles or less bubbles or something, and that's the only thing I could have thought of for the Toys R Us exclusive, is maybe this is the variant. This variant was only exclusive to Toys R Us. I'm not sure. Maybe that sticker is on there in error. I just wasn't able to figure it out. So, let's take a look at the figure. She's really good looking. And I know I've said that in my past reviews, and you probably can guess by now that means there's some bad stuff coming. And there is. Unfortunately. But, start with the good. Beautiful face sculpt. I think it's really nicely done. And the paint is, can't really move her hair, but no. The paint is really clean. She looks pretty. She looks like a woman. What more could you ask for, right? Her hair also looks really good. It's nicely sculpted. It has really nice shading. And, yeah, she's got an earring in there. Can't really see it, but it matches her necklace, choker, whatever this is, which is black with a, and this is silver paint, so it does sparkle in the right light. It looks nice. This piece is sculpted, but it very slightly, and the paint bled, so it doesn't look as clean as it should, unfortunately. But the jacket can come off. Well, I think it's in a. Actually, I don't know if you can see that either, but she's naked under there. Oh, well, she's supposed to be. Oopsie. Anyway, I have not taken it off, but you can. But she would be left with this sleeves to her jacket, so that doesn't make much sense. She'd be naked up top and sleeved. Anyway, so that's all just black. There is shading, there's, I mean, highlights, I guess. You can see, it's a little strange actually, because you see they're like a blue. You can see them like on the tips of her boobs. Yep. And a little bit here, which doesn't seem accurate, and then just kind of interspersed randomly on her arms. Like there's some in her like armpit, there's random parts of her sleeves. It was just like, it looks like they just like shot an airbrush at it, like boop boop boop, in random spots. It's a little bit on her jacket too, but no biggie. It's not like distracting, it's just a little weird. Definitely not one of my complaints. Her legs are blue with real fishnets. These are real fishnets. Really cool. It's a really nice touch on an action figure, because we're just so used to like plastic, rubber, that this is really nice touch. But it caused a problem that we'll get to. Boots are very nicely sculpted. Just black again with this blue highlight shading thing going on that's just like meh. But yeah, you know, overall she's nicely sculpted and paint is fine. It's not, you know, it's nothing to write home about because it's just, you know, black and blue really. I mean, it's really, her head is the most impressive as far as sculpt and paint goes. Now, you know how I feel about female figures if you've watched my videos before, and she is no exception. Tiny, look at her tiny fist. Tiny fist of fury! Really skinny arms. Like, look at these wrists. Her wrist is like, I don't even know. I mean, I don't know. It's like a twig. It's like I say a toothpick, but I mean really, it's just really skinny. So, I just wish, I mean, I know this is an older figure, 2009. They have improved. So I'm not going to harp on it, but really, she is just really skinny. Just do articulation, and this is where I'm going to get into my complaints. Her head has just this kind of downward, leftward motion because of her hair. If you pick up the hair over here, you can kind of force her head to move this way. So that you can do that. Fine. Her arms are ball disc. Oh, she's got some oil in her armpit there. Factory oils. Woo. Bicep swivel. Single jointed elbow. And then her, this is funny, her whole forearm just swivels instead of a wrist. Now I think I say it's funny, but I actually kind of like it because it looks more, it's less disruptive to the figure. There's already this spot here where her jacket ends, so why not just make it a cut joint? This is why I don't understand when they don't include boot swivels. Why no boot swivel? Makes sense. So now she doesn't have an ugly cut in her wrist for no reason. So, yay. Ab joint, which is, it doesn't really stick. Like, if you move it, it kind of just wants to wiggle back. Okay, not quite, but a little. It doesn't have a lot of motion either. She has a waist swivel. Typical Mattel, what? Wait, what? There's no split hinge? You're telling me her legs only move forward? They don't even go backwards? Come on, Mattel. Really? These are the... when I found this out, I was just so disappointed in this figure because this is Black Canary, man. She's a martial artist. She's supposed to be able to kick her leg in the air and beat people up. Like, man. So I read that happened because of these fishnets. that because she has these fishnets, they weren't able to do the T-joint. I'm not sure why that is, but honestly, I would have rather had the fishnets just painted on, I guess, if it meant having those legs. And I've seen people do some customs where they replace her legs. And I think I actually saw one where they gave her the T-joint legs and they kept the fishnets. So, I don't know what Mattel's problem is. But yeah. So she's got cut above the knee, single knee, boot swivel, and a hinge at the ankle. Now, I would normally be done here, but I have more complaints. Her left leg I just showed you, fine. Right leg, completely loose knee. It's just like wobble, 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 wobble. I mean, like, this one's fine. You can, you know, whatever, but this one is just like, it's like this isn't even a hinge. It's like this is one solid piece of rubber, and I'm just wiggling it. It's that bad. Her cut joint at the boot is the same. It's also really loose and wiggly. And her right ankle is so loose, it looks like she is supposed to have an ankle rocker. Which, hey, that would be cool, but, oh, wait a minute. Is she supposed to have an ankle rocker? Because now this one's a little... Huh. Okay, guys, alright. Back this train up. Maybe she is supposed to have an ankle rocker? I don't think so. I think this is just slightly loose, but this one is like, look at this. Really, I don't know, maybe she is supposed to. That doesn't seem like Mattel. Huh. Maybe this is supposed to be an ankle rocker. In that case, I'm sorry. I apologize. I jumped the gun. But these are still screwed up. So, didn't jump the gun on that one. But yeah, so it makes it really difficult for me to pose her. Because she's so wobbly. Yeah, like, I had her, at the beginning of the review, I just had her against the wall. I mean, she's standing now, but I want to get her into, like, a cool fighting pose, like, as cool as possible without the split hinge legs, that is. And as you can see, it is very difficult. Oh no. Yeah. So, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, like, I don't think usually I shoot some super glue into some loose joints and it helps, but in this case, I'm not sure it's going to. These fishnets are, like, I can't really see what's going on back here. Why it would be loose like this? I think it's just, like, weak plastic. I don't know if I can fix that. But, yeah, it's really sad. I'm gonna have to get her into, like, one pose that I'm happy with. And, that's gonna have to be it. I mean, she's gonna have to just stand there. I'm laying her against the wall for now. But, yeah. So, it's a shame that she's in, like, such bad shape, especially considering, like, she was new in the box, and, like, I know nobody, like, screwed with her. It's just Mattel and their figures and their problems. My goodness. But yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all the negativity. Really, though, she's like a cool looking figure. I'm just basically from the waist down, disappointment. Otherwise, fine. I think she looks cool. She sculpted well, good paint job. Just this particular figure is, you know, as Chapman Films would say, is dog vomit. So, yeah. But, I appreciate it if you made this long in the video. I'm going on 15 minutes now. I need to be quiet. So, thank you for watching, guys. I will be back with more reviews, and hope you like this one. Hope you like the future ones. So comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.